Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Jen from catascrapdesigns. I'm here today to do a flip through of my tall skinny journal. I finally finished it. I know it took me a while as I was doing other projects in between. This is the front cover. It's tied with lace, and it's got a bulb pin with a bronze heart key. And this is the back. And then you'll see I have charms hanging from it, beads, both sides. But this is the front. So Sherry, I know you're watching. I finally finished. I bet you thought I would never get it done. So let's see, I don't know how I put this bulb pin in, so I might have to take it out to open it. Do I? Yeah, I do. I tied it on both sides. We'll just put this to the side and put that on afterwards. Take the lace off. I'm just going to pull this to the side. So this is the front of the journal, and it's my flip flap journal. I said tall skinny. It is tall skinny flip flap. Because it's not a fat journal. It's only, let's see, I don't like this ruler. Sorry, guys. So it's only 4 by 9 3/8. So, yeah, okay. So we have an envelope that flips open here. And I just want to say, which I didn't say, if you've been following, I have a playlist on this with, you know, when I started, and a couple of videos into it as well, putting the envelopes together, because this is all made out of envelopes. And this journal is made using a digital kit from Antonio Makes. And you can go to his website at www.antoniomakes.com. And if you use the code Jennifer10, you can get an additional 10% off of your purchases. But this is his kit. So I'll point out in here as well, like what's part of the kit. So you flip over. This is part of his kit. This is a tag I had done. I did this on video. I don't know if anybody watched it. It's just a tag where you could journal on the back. It is textured. It's got modeling paste on it. We have a stamped cutout of this lady. We have behind here Mod Podge tissue paper from pattern paper, the old sewing paper. Some splashes, black splashes over here. A little bit of stamp, very lightly, script stamp. And then we have the word imagine, because she looks like she's thinking. And I have her tucked into this envelope here. And we have a fabric tab, which is sewn on, so you can't take it off. So when I put her in here, I got to fold it back for her to fit into this envelope. Okay, then we have the front cover. This is a window right here. This was a window envelope, so I kept the window. I cut out this kit page, and then I had just added some lace, and the butterfly is part of the kit as well. Then I added a little bit of bling. I sewed around the whole thing, and then when you open it, the other side, I had again, you'll see sewing, and this is 2 different pages of the kit that I sewed together and then put on the back of this envelope. I have some lace trim over there, and then inside we have a big tag that now, when the tag is not in there, you see a little bit of floral. When the tag is in there, depending on how you place it, you were seeing the mannequin. This tag here, I believe I made this on camera as a tag. I'm not sure, but this is stamped. It's on file folder. This is embossed cardstock. It says love here. It's sewn all around, and it's got a little piece of tulle that's stapled over here, and you could journal on the back of here. So that is in this pocket right here, which is part of the envelope. So I think it's the further you go, the more you could see. Yeah, see, so you see the mannequin right there. So that's in there. And I guess we're gonna start this way. I just wanted to show you the envelope here just because it was part of the front cover, but we're gonna go this way. This has 4 signatures in it, just so you know. Each signature has 10 pages. I didn't want to really do more than that because it's already a thick journal. So we have 2 signatures on this side, and we have 2 signatures on this side. So I will show you. Okay. This is all part of the digital kit. This is part of the digital kit as well. These were tags, and I decided instead of using them as tags, I put them together to use them as a pocket. This is a tag from one of Antonio's other kits that I had left over that I just figured I would use here. And it's funny because I had, you know, as I sit here, I was looking, I'm like, I have a guest check, and I didn't put a guest check in here. I'm going to stick one in there. So we have a tag and a guest check that's behind this pot. I'm going to call it a pocket. It's a tuck. So we have coffee dyed paper, coffee dyed line paper here. This is linen paper. We just have a piece of line paper here. This is map paper. This is part of an avocado dyed envelope that I'll show you on the other side. This is a piece of music paper. This is a piece of ledger. This opens up. This is another piece of ledger. It's coffee dyed. It's a different ledger. It's green. And it opens up like that. Then we have this journal card, which is part of the kit. I backed it with cardstock, and I sewed around it. And I put it on, this is avocado dyed paper, and I put it on, or just stuck it on here with this rusty old paper clip. And I have a video on how to rust paper clips. If you're interested, it's in my playlist under, I believe, tutorials. And I just added a bead to the paper clip. So this is another piece of sheet music. This part opens up like that. So we have some pretty florals over here. I left this here because I like that. And this is the middle of the signature. So this is one of the tags that came with the kit. And again, I had put it on one of the rusty paper clips with a pearl bead at the end. And this one is backed with a little bit thicker. It's thicker copier paper. It's not cardstock, so, but it is sewn around. And it's just stuck right here. And then this is just the other side of the coffee dyed ledger. And the other yellow ledger. This is the other side of the music paper. And that music sheet was like really long. That's why it folds on both ends. This is the envelope. Now I did not, when I did the avocado dyeing on this, it opened up. I did not glue it together because I did not know what the recipient wanted to do. They wanted to journal on, you know, all sides or whatnot. So I left it like this. So it's open. A lot of journaling room. Here's the map page. The lined page. Here's the linen page, and on the linen page we have a flip up, and this outside piece here is part of the kit, and then I put the word blessing on here, and you flip it up and you can journal right here. It's also a pocket, and I had just put a little piece of graph paper in here for journaling. Here's the other part of the coffee dyed paper, line paper. I put the butterfly, which is part of the kit, on here, and then I put a little little bling on there, green. And then this is so this is the end. This is part of the kit. Again, I did the same thing with the tags. I put them together to make a tuck spot. So it's kind of open over here, so something larger can fit in here. What I put in here was a tag. This tag is from another kit of Antonio's that I just stapled on this right here, which is part of this kit. And I made it a belly band, and I stuck this piece of coffee dyed paper in here so you could journal on. And then I just put that behind here, but you could put so much more in here. Then we go to the next signature, and we have a doily flip up. So this is a vintage doily I took from my stash. It's time to use some of my doilies. Again, I'm going to pull this out. I used this. This is from the kit. I used this to make a tuck. I left this open on the side. This envelope, I sewed all the envelopes, so you're going to see sewing on all the envelopes. And when you see the double sewing, it just means I sewed 2 pages together. And in this tuck, we have another tag. This tag is from a previous kit of Antonio's that I used, that I had left over. But this here is from this kit with this little girl over here, and I just stapled on both sides. And again, I made it a belly band, and I put a piece of coffee dyed paper in here so you can journal and like a little hiding spot right there. I also put another piece of coffee dyed ink paper so you can journal. It's got some purple on it. And I tuck that in to that tuck spot, and then I have this flap down. This here is a piece of coffee dyed paper that I did, and if you see the impression of the flowers, I thought that came out really pretty. So I have that in there, and then it's blank on the side. We have more matte paper here, and lined paper. It's very faint, you can't really see it. Then the children's book page. We have a page from a floral book, botanical book. This is a piece of linen paper, and that folds out. This is a piece of coffee dyed lined paper. This is from a nature book. This here is a piece of avocado dyed paper, and this tab is from the kit. I put an eyelet here with the bulb clip and a charm. That's number 8. And it's just hanging there. This is a piece of coffee dyed paper. It's just got impressions of butterflies here. I put a piece of lace over here. Then we have the other side of the avocado dyed paper. And we have another flip up. And on the front of the flip up, this fussy cut was from the kit. And if you flip up, you could write a little secret note in here. And then I made this a pocket as well. And I had just stuck in here, this is like an old receipt. There's nothing on it, so you could journal on it front and back. And I just stuck that in here. Here's the other side of the nature book. And then the coffee dyed lined paper. Here's the other side of the linen paper. And then the other side of the floral book. And the other side of the children's book, and it folds out like that. And then another piece of lined paper. It was not coffee dye, but it's very faint. But it gives you a lot of room to write. And then the other side of the matte paper. And the matte paper was coffee dyed. Then we have over here, this is a page, it's the other side of the page of the coffee dyed floral imprint that I did. So we have another paper clip here that I put up. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. A bead at the end. And this journaling card is back onto an old card from 1976, I think, of some sort, a tire supply company, and it's been sewn around, so I just paper clipped it on here. And then we have the coffee dyed paper with the floral imprint. And this is the end of the signature. I put here a little writing pad that's just got a few pages on it. This is coffee dye deli paper. This is scrapbook paper. This is parchment paper. This is scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper. And this is deli paper. And this here is from the kit, and it was sewn twice. So I put two different pieces together to put this on the envelope. This is the envelope. So, which brings us to start on the other side of the journal. So those are the two signatures on that one side on the front. This is the back of the journal. We have another envelope that flips out. This is all from the kit. The butterfly is from the kit as well. And this card tag is made with book page and sheet music. I just have the number 7 at the bottom. This has been sewn around. Then this has been sewn here to sew these two together, and then backed with paper and then sewn around. And it's got some fabric right here that's just stapled on, and a vellum woman. And you'll see that this sheet music, I mean, it's old and it's been written on. So I thought that, yeah, I don't know, just being old. Let's see, so I'm gonna get that back in here. Then we have a flip up here. So this here is from the kit, this car. And I sewed this page to make this fit. It's part of the ticket. So there is sewing over here. Same thing on the back. I actually sewed 3 pieces. So I have sewing here and here. And then inside here is a tag. We have a tag. I don't know if you could see. It's covered by tulle. That's got the white, it looks like snow, but it's not, on top of it. So it was sewn around on top of the paper, and the paper's from the kit. Then we have some fabric here, and we have writing space on the back, and this is a file folder. So I just put this on here so it looks like it's just, I don't know, faint. So I'm gonna put that back in. And then this flips, well, this doesn't flip out. This, so this here is, this paper is from the kit. This paper is from the kit. This folds this way. And we have a tag that's sewn around. We have 2 tickets that are stapled together, and they're glued onto this tag. And if you wanted to, I don't have a little piece, but let's see. What do I have here? You can tuck something in here if you wanted to, like a little piece of paper. So, just to show you that. And then we'll put this back in here. So it flips down, this flips down, this flips down. Then we open it this way. And we have another envelope that we flip up. And we have a tag in here. And this is just a little tag. It's, you can write on the back of this. And it's just sewn around with the decorative digital kit from Antonio's kit. and it has just the Rick Rack as the topper in there. Let's leave that open. So again, I did the tags from the kit, put them together, used a tag that I had left over from another kit, did the same thing. Took one of these embellishments, one of the fussy cuts that came with the kit, with this little picture of the girl, stapled it on, made it a belly band, put a piece of coffee dyed paper in here to journal on, stuck it in here, and then put it behind this tuck here. And again, remember, you could stick more in there. So we have sheet music here. That's got a piece of lace on the side. We have ledger paper. It's not coffee dyed, it's just regular, or the other side is lined. We have green ledger paper. It's been coffee dyed and inked. It looks like pink. We have a piece of coffee dyed paper here that opens up. This was, I want to say, this was one of my prints I did. I think it was a jelly print I did, and then I scanned and then printed out. And on the other side is a flip up. So you can write a little note here. And then what we have in here is just a piece of coffee dyed paper that's got lines on the back. This is from the kit. And I just put a sentiment right there. We have more coffee dyed paper here lined. And then this was Easter colored paper. And this tab is from the kit. And I put an eyelet and a bulb pin with a numbered, it says ABC and then number 2 charm on here. This is a scorecard from an old game in 1966. So I stuck that on there, in there. This is just coffee dyed paper with lines. This is from the botanical book, and it's the middle of the signature. This is another journaling card from the kit. I backed it, I sewed around it, and I put it on here with the paper clip that I put a bead on. Here's the other side of the scorecard, and that opens up, and that's been grunged up and coffee dyed. Here's the other page of that Easter color paper. This is lined paper, and I have the butterfly from the kit just hanging off the side with a little bling on the side here. Over here, I did the same thing. This is from the kit. I took 2 tags, a big one, a small one. I put it together. This one I made a pocket, not a tuck. And in here, I have an old receipt. It's not filled out. It could be journaled on front and back. And then I just have a piece of coffee dyed paper with just writing on the back. This is from the kit. And I put that in there. This is the other part of the paper from my scan. I'll show you in a second. This is a mini flip up that I put on the side. And I have just 3 pieces of paper in here. This is a little girl. Looks like she's sewing. This is just a piece of coffee dyed paper with paint. This is also the same paper. And this is, I don't know if this is a sticker or not. but it's a little butterfly, and that's in here. And this opens up to my scan print. Over here, we have a rusted paper clip with a charm of a sewing machine holding, this is a little pocket. It's sheet music, and it's crinkly if you hear it. It's got parchment paper on top of it, and it's been sewn around. And inside, I just put the extras, the fussy cuts from the kit, and just paper clipped it on this sheet of coffee dyed paper. And then here is the other part of the green ledger, the white ledger that has the lines on the other side, the other part of the sheet music. And then we come to the end of the signature, and we come to the other envelope, which we have a flip up. So I don't know if you could see it. This is a sewing machine. It's from the kit, this paper. This is a tag and just old pictures. And I have in here, show you the tag. So the other tag I showed you that was sewn all around in that envelope with the mesh, this one here is like a flip up of it. So this is the same paper as this, the sewing machine. And then it's kind of cute because I have the sewing machine charm right here. So this is all sewn around. It's got a little fabric tab that's sewn on. You could journal on the back. This is a file folder. And I am just going to go ahead and stick that back in, so I could show you this. Again, I took two of Antonio's tags, made it a pocket with a tag from a previous kit. This is from this kit, and it's just stapled on both sides. And again, I made this a belly band with a little piece of paper to journal on. And you could stick anything in there, and you could stick more stuff in here as well. And this is all from the kit. Now we're coming to the second signature, and this is another doily, vintage doily flip up. This is from the kit as well. This is fabric that I used to make the front cover sturdy, so that's why that's there. Then we have more of that butterfly coffee dyed paper. We have a page from a fairy tale book, children's book, with some lace on the side. Here we have, this is an envelope that I just folded over. I have a rusted paper clip with a a bead. This here is from the kit, so I cut it out from the kit and just put it, glued it together. And I just, again, have a piece of coffee dyed paper to journal on in here, and you could put whatever you want here. I just stuck it in here so there was something in here. Stick that back on. This is a page of a children's writing book. This is a floral book. This is a scorecard, which I think we saw in the other signature. This is a vellum graph paper, so you can see right through that. This is yellow ledger. This is white ledger, and we have lines on the back of this. This comes from the nature book. It's the middle of the signature. So we have the ledger again, and the yellow ledger, and the vellum graph paper, and the scorecard from that game from 1966. I don't remember what game it was. The floral book, the children's writing book. A lot of journaling space here. Over here we have another flip up, and this is from one of those cards I had that came from a company. I don't remember which company, but from 1976. And inside here, I had just put, it's like a name and address. I don't know, I guess people used to, I don't know what they did with this. And then this is just, I guess, from the receipt. So that's in there, and you could stick anything else in there. And this is just, this opens up as well. And I left these here just because I like that. Then we have another journaling card here from the kit with this old car. It's backed so you could journal on it, and it's sewn all around. This is a children's book, the fairy tale book. Another rusted paper clip with a bead. The other side of the children's book. This is a coffee dyed paper with butterflies. And this is the end. This is the beginning. This is the front of the book. So this is the book. The journal. This is the flip flap journal. Envelope flip flap journal. So I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section and I will respond to you. I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching my flip through. I know it was a little bit long because it had 4 signatures and stuff. But thanks for hanging around, and until my next video, guys, you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.